Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Tom Atkins. Just a little weather update for you here on Facebook. Thanks for checking it. It's a flood advisory that's for northeastern Erie County, and some folks have just reported a bunch of rain in a short period of time. Now, the good news is the cell that's moving through is moving out. So let me show you the radar. I'll show you a couple of camera views, and we could chat for a few minutes. Nothing you haven't been through before, but let me stop the loop here. And before I do, you can see on the lightning on your left side of your screens there, it goes 16, 19, and now down to 5. So the storms are kind of weakening as they go south. Here's the latest position. Here is Erie County. I'm going to try the Buffalo radar. And if you have any questions, just post them here, and I'll get to your comments in just a second. It's just been real busy here. Was at the Cochranton Fair this evening, drove back, and all of a sudden this stuff pops up. But like I said, it's nothing we haven't been through before, but I did get a report from South Harbor Creek of, already almost 1.5 inches of rain. So this is basically for low-lying and poor drainage areas. However, we will do some zooming and street level mapping just to show you where the worst is, which is right here going across from about Station Road as it comes off of I-90 there, exit 32, the Barron exit. Station Road goes all the way to New York State and Findlay Lake over here. So that's kind of the northern edge of the nastiness. You can see some pink in here on Kimball Road and down here in Phillipsville area. And let me move the map down. But this is the core of the storm that's prompted this advisory. It's not a warning, but you can still see there's heavy rain as you look at. Let me just change the color of the pen here, just because it might show up a little bit better. And I'll get back to your comments in a second. But coming into Wattsburg right now, and also Green Township. This is 97 and Peach Street, south of our station, headed towards Waterford. So, this is the area. And basically, it's just a shot of heavy rain. And then it moves on. And the lightning has decreased somewhat. Some of this just headed into Clymer, New York. So a thunderstorm capable of producing a lot of rain in a short period of time, but this thing's moving along, and that's another thing we can track here. East southeast at 31 miles an hour. So in Little Hope, in that amount of time, in Wattsburg, French Creek, and in French Creek you're already seeing this cell over here. So this stuff can be a little bit misleading, but you guys know how to read the map. And if this thing is moving, let me clear a lot of this stuff off for you. If the thing is, in fact, moving at that speed, then the back edge of it is like, coming off I-90 here, and in 31 miles, it'll be about to Youngsville, okay, the back edge. So, it's a quick hitter. They did issue the advisory. Certainly a wall of rain, but not for a long period of time, thankfully. And the main threat was minor flooding in low-lying and poor drainage areas if you happen to be in one of those areas. So let me get back to you guys and just check in with you. Just a little earlier kind of thing going on here than we usually do, but just a little weather update for you. Hello, Linda. Great to see you at the Cochranton Fair. Hello, Cindy Lee B. Ernie from Brookville. Michael. GFS Yvonne, Linda, hi again. Sam, great to see you. Rob, Shelly, welcome back. Marjorie, welcome back. I don't know. Thank you, Jen Forever Young. Yeah, that's what it does. You can lose your satellite service, and it rains really hard. And my weather watcher, Dawn in South Harbor Creek, 1.38 inches of rain. And actually, the rain was falling at a rate of 3.5 inches per hour. Now, it didn't rain for a whole hour, thankfully, but She says, I don't think I have ever seen it rain this hard. Hope it doesn't last long. Um, yeah. Shell, it's headed towards you, as you can see there on the map. Thomas Carlucci, Harbor Creek. How was it out there? Hello, Harry. Adam Ripley, Waterford, going over you right now, pouring. I'm very sorry to hear that, Ernie. That has happened to me, and I offer my condolences to you and your family. Okay, so there's the deal right now as it is. And, I can give you a little other heads up here. Let me see. Hang on. All right. Let me just check you out here, Robert. I just want to make sure I didn't miss because I know you comment. Rained twice out of the airport, twice tonight. Okay, I appreciate that because it really didn't scrape the airport all that much. Um, uh, can I find a forecast for Columbus, Ohio on Saturday? I would just use National Weather Service Cleveland. Just Google NWS Cle. In fact, I'll try to put a link up here for you. And they should be able to help you out. If you have to go to like Fort Wayne, Indiana, I don't know how much of that side of Ohio is covered by Cleveland, but I think Columbus is. Regardless of that fact, sir, I will just put it up here. So here's the address for the Cleveland National Weather Service. Right there. Okay. So anyway, for you guys asking questions, the actual area. Let me get back to my radar here. Okay, and then just go down to just replace the CLE with what is it, ILM? For Wilmington. You can always poke around the Cleveland website and point and click on an area in the western portion of their counties, and it'll probably get you right into Columbus. Hopefully that helps. Anyway, so let me get back to the radar here, and we'll just do a little stuff. And try to take the distance off, Tom. Might make it work better. Had a great time at the Cochraton Fair. Thankfully, we did not get wet. So again, the leading edge of this is right at Wattsburg, State Route 8, down to just past Waterford, and it's just barreling into Union City, Concord, Columbus, Corey area. It's already into New York State, headed towards Youngsville, as I said. So I mean, they don't have the flood advisory anywhere else, and it's probably because the storms are weakening. The flood advisory is the green shaded, polygon or whatever you want to call this here. No, that's not the one I want. Hang on. Okay, so it's this area here that's under the flood warning. Now it's till 11:30. Obviously, this is going to kick out before 11:30, but for the drainage and all that stuff, they usually extend these flood advisories till after the rain is over with, in case swollen creeks overflow and it floods for an hour or two afterwards. So that's the deal on that. It's not a special weather statement for you guys from Union City over to Corey here. But like I said, nothing you haven't been through before. And if I run a loop on this thing, you can see how it just came off. I mean, I'll widen it out for you. I mean, there's the deal. And now, last frame, not even any lightning detected. So this is weakening, although it is still producing heavy rainfall. So that's really the only fly in the ointment. I mean, if I back it up here, there's not a whole lot going on. Okay, so we are headed into a pretty good situation as you go into tomorrow. It's kind of a little last gasp of rain. We didn't have a whole lot today. There was more early in the morning until this than what happened in the afternoon. And of course, another one rumbled through here. a few hours ago, and you can see that one right there. Okay, that's one, and they were training, and that's when they're all moving over the same area. So that's why they issued the flood advisory, because the same places were getting nailed with these heavy bursts of rain. But this looks like the last gasp, so it is moving out, and should be a pretty nice night and a pretty good day tomorrow. So let me get back to your comments. Okay, thanks, Marge. Yeah, I'm here with you. Thank you. Hello, Queen. Good to see you. Are you working? Miriam, always good to see you. I had a great day and got home with Noreen. Yeah, Oil City, so far so good. Patty Richards, always a pleasure. Thank you for being here. Who else? Kathy Hodge. It was thanks to you having all the connections over there that made it a great. I mean, if you didn't know the fair president, I would be, sitting there in a cow pasture somewhere. But thank you, and we had a great time before the concert there with my friend Bruce, and glad it didn't rain. All right, so that is good. So anyway, we will, and of course, Cochranton was great too. You can see the Chincoteague pony on this page and on the Tom Atkins Jet 24 Fox 66 page. It was just a fun time at that fair this afternoon too. Great 4-H kids. And Linda, I know you were there. Thank you. Another one of my Facebook friends that shows up and when I come to a fair in their town. And always good to have your support. Anyway, there we go. So, all right. So yeah, it's coming into you. You can go down there and get one. They auction them off. You're a little late this year, but they do it every year. Hi, Caitlin. I don't think so. I mean, this is a 4-hour loop, and if you watch the whole thing, there's nothing behind it. So thank you for that question, because I can answer it positively. So we're looking pretty good here. Let me do a couple cameras for you guys, and then I probably should get back to work. I'm way behind just because I was in Cochranton and got back here, and then this stuff starts. So let me just do some cameras for you guys, and we should be able to wrap this up here. We'll be back later tonight for the nightcap. Obviously, that one's, I'm just checking a couple things here. Okay, so we got 2 here. All right, very nice. So we got downtown, we got the airpuerto, and obviously all have seen rain, but the rain has moved to the south. So let me go south a little bit, seeing if I have any other emails here. Charlotte Plain will be in at 10:40. Thank you for that. Little Gerard for you West County folks. And if anything happened in Gerard, it dried up real fast. Look at a ton of cars there. Holy cow. Treetop Tavern must be doing a business. Also, East Side by the lighthouse, and Tower Cam by our area here in Summit. I think we're pointing, yeah, the wet Peachtree. The rain has stopped here, but it comes down hard and fast. Edinburgh, maybe getting something. Not a whole lot. East side of Erie and Meadville streets there, flags blowing in the breeze. So we're kind of wrapping out. Dogs and Thunder. Yeah. All right. I think we're pretty much done tonight, Rob. So good luck. But I think it's moving out of here. I think this is the last gasp. So we're good. All right. So all right. Anyway. Any other questions, comments, ideas for the good of the order? Thank you so much for participating, all of you. Great little group here. Thankfully, nothing too severe to report. Just some heavy rain, and feel free to watch us on Jet at 11. I believe there's soccer on Fox. Linda, thank you. Good idea there. Shelley, you're welcome. Yeah, we're just going to get ready for the 11 o'clock news and try to catch up here. And we'll be on Weather Nightcap after midnight, where we all let it hang out. And those of you guys who know what I mean are on this same channel after midnight, and we're talking weather usually after 1 in the morning. But who's counting? We're night owls. Anyway, thank you. Any other last minute questions? I got some, thankfully, because I wasn't able to take a break tonight. I mean, little free grata for you guys. Benefits of fare. That's barbecue chicken. And who would not go to a fair and get cotton candy? And I believe they threw me a taco salad, but somebody probably already came in here and stole it. Oh my gosh. No, it's over here. So this is dinner right here. Little taco salad. Looks yummy. And for those of you who didn't see the fun I had here, let me see if I can dial it up for you. Just hang with me, and maybe, just maybe, I'll be talented enough to do this. Don't hold your breath. But anyway, yeah, it's a great fair. Cochranton recommended highly. Warren recommended highly. Just great stuff. And it's great to be on the fair circuit. Of course, the other thing that's going on is, or starting tomorrow, is the St. Paul's Italian Festival in Little Italy. And that's like a family reunion from Mr. DeVecchio. So that's a great gig because his uncle runs the kitchen. So you got to, like the greatest treats from pasta vajol to cannoli. So, it's that time of year. It's fair and festival time. And, take your best shot. I call it the Atkins diet. It's not that Atkins diet. It's a less healthy Atkins diet, but it is very tasty. So, just if you're interested. So let me switch you back here, and I'll give you one more picture. Cleveland on Saturday. Saturday is a little bit of a question mark. They do have us in a marginal risk, but they had us in a marginal and slight risk on Monday, and nothing happened. So there's going to be some rain on Saturday. When it ends is really the question. And I don't know. I've not looked at a whole lot of stuff yet, but there's potential for rain and thunderstorms. I don't know if it's anything worth getting worked up about. I don't. Talking to my comrades here, we're not jazzed about it at this point, severe wise, just like we weren't on Monday. So we got 2 days to look at it. Mm. All right. Yeah, it's Tommy D's uncle, Uncle Ronnie, that runs that kitchen. It's not bad. Um, and so I will show you this great picture from the Cochraton Fair. Thank you, GFS. I'm sure you're on it. You cannot go wrong at the Italian. You can't go wrong at any of these places. I mean, Warren Fair, they've got those, paved walkways with golf carts and people movers. They thought, you know, so if, people that have a hard time walking and getting around, oh my gosh, you can get a ride. And, it's just a great venue there. And this is, of course, the Chincoteague Pony is Dreamer. And, Kylie to the right, she's the owner and she is just taken to it. I think Kylie's 11 and the pony is 6. And that's little Charlotte. I don't know how young she is, but she's got her Chincoteague shirt on there. She obviously went to the pony swim last month, and she just wanted to talk, so I interviewed her too. The kids you meet at these fairs, especially 4-H. I hope they threw 6 o'clock up there because we did a great job with two brothers showing a spring calf. Those guys were, dressed in their white outfits. The calf was named Marie. She was spotless. I mean, the great stories and the fun I have at these fairs is priceless. Okay, she is 5. Pony is 5. Okay, all right. So there you go. And okay. I first of all, I don't throw around the T word unless I believe in it. So hang on. We will go to the. I'm going to show you what this is about here before I let you go. Okay. Excuse me, Kylie and Dreamer and Charlotte. Now, for those of you, and I know Sam was interested in this because he's going out of Cleveland or coming in from Cleveland or whatever the deal is for you on Saturday. If you go to the Storm Prediction Center, this is what they're doing for Saturday. Okay, this is their risk. This is a level 1. This is a level 2. And this is us. Okay, so we are Erie's not even in it. Okay, rest of you guys are a 1, which means that the greatest threat for any severe weather is south and west of Canton, Ohio. And remember, what was it? Was it last Friday night or 2 Friday nights ago when I was here till like 6 in the morning? Because they issued a watch for this similar situation. We take these with a grain of salt. Like I said, I will not throw out the T word because that just scares people. And unless Tom and Jacob and I really think there's a risk, we're just going to talk in terms of prepare, not scare. Yes, there will probably be thunderstorms on Saturday. Whether or not they become severe is anybody's guess at this point, and the risk is level 1 out of 5. So please keep that in mind. And of course, we will, continue to update. So there you go. All right. Okay. Charlotte is 5. Okay. Yeah, the pony is 6. Well, they said 5 or 6 for the pony, whatever. Charlotte and the pony are about the same age. All right. So there you go. Hey, thanks everybody for being here. And if I didn't say hi to you all and I missed any of you, I apologize. but I got to get back to work. So take care of yourselves and each other. Make the most of the weather. We'll be here regardless of what happens. God willing, and the creek don't rise. And we will see you if you decide to stay up after midnight on the Weather Nightcap tonight. So have a good evening, and we'll see you around. Take care.